It's such a nice day out.
Old Hickory. Old Hickory. Old Hickory. The hero.
Yes? What would you like?
Due to conflicts within his own cabinet, Jefferson began to rely on unofficial advisors.
They were called the kitchen cabinet.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I don't know. Like, I wonder if they were called the kitchen cabinet back then, or namely.
Yeah.
It's like the kitchen cabinet, like, they could have
Like,
they could have been like the
something-
dining room cabinet or the living room cabinet.
When does the dining room have a cabinet?
When people put cabinets in their dining room.
Okay.
It happens.
Anyways, she will be in. Guess who she's gonna be? Guess.
Yes. You'll never get it. Ah, you did. Andrew Jackson. Oh yeah.
You'll find out what I am.
Smother. Oh, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Kitchen cabinet? What should I get?
Go with the mustard!
Oh, okay. Thank you, kitchen cabinet. Andrew Jackson had a very strong hatred of the Bank of the U.S.
He claimed that it favored the wealthy East.
His hatred was mainly directed at the bank president, Nicholas Biddle.
Jackson took federal money out of the Bank of the U.S. and put it into his favorite state banks, nicknamed pet banks.
The state banks freely loaned money to anyone, and they printed a lot of it since they made their own rolls.
Then land prices shot up and Jackson was all like, whoa! So he passed the Specie Circular Act.
Jackson was alarmed.
He was alarmed.
He's alarmed, so he passed
The Specie Circular Act.
Circular.
The Specie Circular Act.
I'm catching you off guard by making my rectangle arm diagram.
Okay, Specie Circular. It was gold and silver, so.
Specie is gold and silver.
Yes. Moving on.
I'm Andrew Jackson.
And I am Nicholas Biddle. Smother!
I don't like you.
What?
I don't like you.
Why not?
Because you don't like poor people.
Well, it's not that I don't like them. It's just they don't do much for me at all.
Poor people are amazing.
I'm sorry.
No. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to take money out of your bank and I'm going to put it in my pet banks. In the States. And they can do whatever they want to them and get out.
You can't do that to me just because you don't.
do it.
Just because you don't like me. That's not
I'm
nice.
the president.
Ah! You know what? This is going to be terrible for your economy. See, I got a newspaper right here. Look at what happened to your country.
Oh, dare. It's terrible. I hate you.
Ah! Ah! It's all your fault now. Ah!
Your bank closed. Look at the newspaper. In 1837, Jackson passed the Specie Circular Act.
This meant that land could only be purchased through gold or silver.
Because of this, land prices dropped and banks shut down.
This escalated into the Panic of
It
1837.
was a really big panic.
They were freaking out. They were.
Like, they probably went through, like, the 5 stages of grief, is that what it's called? Or, like,
It's had to be like a couple stages of panic.
yeah, the 5 stages of panic.
Anyways.
All right.
I'm a random person.
Guess what I am?
Guess what she is. Guess what?
Oh, You got it wrong this time. I'm a random person.
Smother!
The Panic of 1837.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not happening.
That's like way in the future. That's
The
like
newspapers
look at
are
that.
whack.
Yeah, no, they're gonna die before that. I can't believe they did this to us! You want me to make you species! And no! Take it! Just take it all! I don't care! Take your money! I don't care anymore! It's like... I can't just... The world is gonna end!
Andrew Jackson was rather fond of horse racing. I like the horse he's racing. It's 12:15 in the morning and we're done. We're tired. Done.
This is our conclusion to the whole thing. We hope you enjoyed it. But in conclusion, Andrew Jackson was an amazing leader.
He was phenomenal, great president, really showed Americans that the common person becomes something great.
He made some mistakes like the Panic of 1837,
But you can't blame him. He had his beliefs. He didn't know it was going to go so wrong.
yeah. From being in the Revolutionary War from age 13
to the Battle of New Orleans, where he became a war hero after George Washington, which is a great honor.
And he was he didn't have any school training or military training at all.
He was the common man. He was poor, common, and he made something of himself.
Which was a huge inspirational story to all of Americans. So,
or at least it better be.
Yep. So, in conclusion, and the intros. Our little discussions in the intros actually did have a purpose. They weren't just random things we threw in.
They were to make you think about what was going on in these skits.
And about the situations in history.
Get your mind.
Those weren't our conversations. Those were your conversations too.
That we were.
So we really hope you enjoyed it, our video.
Yeah. I hope you liked it. We put a lot of effort into it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Smother? Smother!